God dang, what you watching now? What you watching? It's the Cinema Tribe Show. What you watching? Intro to my cinema show. Here we come, now here we go. I got a movie review. Or a couple. Or a double Dutch now. Yeah, I got one question. Are you ready for discussion? Let's do it. What it do, y'all? Welcome back to the Cinema Tribe Movie Show. I have my friend David here. David Atherton. That is David, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's David. He said my full name already.
I sure did. And we're going to be trying these hot sauces today. We've got, these are stuck together. We got sriracha chili hot sauce. We've got whiskey habanero hot sauce. Wicked tickle, which is what they call it when,
Ghost pepper hot sauce.
We've got the last dab, as seen on Hot Ones.
All of these increase in order from heat, so we're going to start with the coolest to the hottest.
Coolest.
That was cool.
Yeah, because I am cool.
Yeah.
I'm the coolest! I'm sorry. I think we should kick this off with one. Yeah? Is that good?
Man, you a bitch.
I feel like we should preface this with how shitty I am at hot sauces. like hot Cheetos are hot for me. Dink it and drink it, is that usually what it is?
Sink it.
Dink it and sink it.
Dink it and sink.
Dink it and sink. Let's dink it and sink.
Dink and sink. Ow.
No! Ow.
That's good.
Ow. Ow. Okay.
I'm gonna sit with it.
Winchester. Winchester tells the story of the wife of the dude who invented the Winchester rifle, and it's got a house, and in this house there's ghosts. There's like 100 rooms in this house, and there's like 100 rooms in this house, and there's ghosts haunting this house. The urban legend is that the woman built all these rooms to confuse the ghosts, to create a labyrinth so that they could stop fucking with her. In the movie, it's about the woman who was married to the guy who invented the rifle. He dies, and she's left with the company. Now, Jason Clarke plays a doctor who is tasked with checking her mental state and making sure her mental faculty is sound and that she is fit to run the company. So he goes and visits the house, and spooky shit happens in this house. I'm sweaty. We're gonna do the next hot sauce before
This
we
one's a little bit hotter than the last.
Dink it and sink it. That one tastes a little bit better. That one's less harsh.
It really is.
I'm gonna go ahead and not drink water. I'm gonna try it. The movie stars Helen Mirren and Jason Clarke. Jason Clarke I think he's a good actor. He's been in good things. I really liked him in Zero Dark 30.
It's not hot.
It's so hot. It's so hot, David.
It's not hot.
My throat hurts. I really like Jason Clarke. I think he can be a good actor. But ever since Zero Dark 30, ever since Terminator Genesis, I think is when his celebrity started to dip, he's kind of just been cast as generic good guy. And when we're introduced to him in this movie, he's on drugs and he's super unlikable. He's surrounded by women, and then like they're walking out of the house and he just like kisses them on their face in front of this dude who's like, I'm trying to employ you. And it's super awkward from the jump. This is an unlikable character, and Jason Clarke doesn't do anything to counteract that. He doesn't do anything interesting with the character. It's a super bland role, and honestly, and that's the star of the movie. That's who we're supposed to root for and follow throughout the entire movie. And then the movie's been advertised like Jason Clarke isn't in, no one's in the posters for this movie but Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren is an Academy Award winning actress, and she's in this movie for maybe 15 scenes. I was pissed.
I could imagine.
I was like, I went to this movie to see a good actress in a horror movie. That's how that was sold. I love horror movies, and if the actress is good in a horror movie, I think you're in good company. I think as long as you have good actors and the movie is within the horror genre, I think you can have a lot of fun with it. And it's directed by the Spielberg brothers. David, you want to give them the directors? What have they directed in the past, David?
They've directed Undead, Daybreakers, Predestination, Jigsaw, and now Winchester.
Did you see any of those?
I have not.
So I saw Jigsaw, and Jigsaw's actually butt. I didn't see the other movies, but I've heard that these directors are more talented than they're being given credit for. The Spielberg brothers have proven themselves to be innovative in other people's eyes. I don't know. I didn't really like Jigsaw, and I haven't seen Daybreakers or Predestination. I heard Predestination is really good. There's also two characters in this movie, a mom and a son, and they are the most pointless characters in the entire movie. The mom, you cut her out of this movie and the movie's no different. She literally does nothing. She's there to kind of be a bitch for like 15 seconds at the very beginning. She's actually seems to be written into the script to hype up Helen Mirren's introduction, which happens like 30, 45 minutes into the movie. And she's the person that was advertised. She's the person I went to the movie to see. And she doesn't show up for like the first 30 minutes. And then she's not in it very long. I'm gonna try some more hot sauce real quick.
So this one's jumping up. We've
That's
had a
so
few
much.
thousand Scovilles. This is 1 million.
This is a million Scovilles?
This is 1 million Scovilles.
Dude, my throat hurts. I'm gonna take it easy. Oh
There you
shit!
go. That's what I'm talking about.
See, that's how I knew I was fucked. Is when a sociopath looks at you and says, "That's what I'm talking about." That's how you know you have been less than me.
All right, I'll get more.
David, I'm fucking anxious.
Dink it and sink it.
I'm not ready to sink it.
He's not ready to sink
I'm
it.
gonna procrastinate for a second.
Well,
Can we dink it again?
Yeah, we'll dink it again. Dink it and sink it.
I got that bitch down. Woo! Woo! So, being a horror movie, it's important for it to be scary. Jesus fucking Christ. It's important for it to be scary. And so, I judge horror movies the same way I judge comedies. My tongue is just like... So, I judge horror movies the same way I judge comedy. If a comedy makes you laugh, it's good, right? If a horror movie gives you a spook, then it's good. This movie didn't scare me at all. Most horror movies, how they're constructed, is the word I'm looking for.
Constructed.
Most horror movies, how they're built around scares, and then there's some jump scares to pad it, right? This movie is all jump scares. There's not a single scare in this movie that isn't a jump scare. Every time something happens in this movie, it's accompanied by a
little bit of a tingle.
I'm going for the milk, bro.
Man.
Yo, I'm a pussy. I don't care.
Try to water for... All right. Straight... All right.
Oh, God bless America. It's so good.
I haven't even done water yet, man.
Bro, it's so fucking good. Oh my God, milk is good. That's one of my biggest problems with this movie, is that it's a horror movie that isn't scary. There's maybe 7 attempts at scaring you in the entire movie. One of them got me. I won't lie to you. There's one scare when like someone turns around and they're like there's like a spooky ass face, and I was like, oh my God, that's spooky.
Those spook me.
It's the type of thing that would spook you. That was the only time in this movie when it worked. Helen Mirren gives an okay performance. Jason Clarke is bland. There's 2 useless characters, and they completely squander the idea of this house. That's the most interesting thing about the story. If you're going to tell a story on the big screen, make it interesting. And the only thing a movie can do wrong, the only thing that a movie can do wrong at all, is to be boring. In this movie, I hate to say it, it's fucking boring. I was bored. The writing is pretty shitty. The cinematography is super bad. Nothing about the visuality of this movie is impressive, which is honestly what I've heard from critics. Like, I've heard a lot of people say, at least it looks good. It doesn't. A horror movie should be atmospheric, and this movie is the opposite of atmospheric, especially in a haunted house movie. If you're going to make a movie about a haunted house, you have to have this atmosphere that's creepy. And there was nothing. It literally looked like people got cameras and filmed people being scared. And honestly, that's not scary to me. It'd be scary if I was maybe attached to these characters. And by the end of the movie, you actually kind of understand where Jason Clarke's character's coming from. But by then, it's too late. I didn't care about him the whole fucking movie. And you don't get to just throw this last minute thing in that's going to just magically make me care about your character. I'm sorry. That was clearly a writing technique that someone threw in at the very end. It worked. But all in all, pretty worthless movie. I can't see anything that someone could get out of this. Yeah, I felt trapped in the house just as much as they did in the movie. All in all, I think I'm giving Winchester an F or a 3 out of 10.
Oh, that's low.
This movie fucking sucks.
All right.
This is the type of movie you would expect to see in January.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's February, and I'm pissed that I chose this time to come back, but I'm back now, and he's gonna punch me in the face if I don't make another video every week.
With this fist.
We're gonna hot sauce, David.
We're gonna do another hot sauce. The hottest
My
one.
lips fucking hurt.
Now this next hot sauce.
Spoon is stupid. A spoon is stupid.
A spoon is pretty stupid.
because
But
it's
look,
rubbing your lips.
Yeah. And that's like the best part.
That's the worst part.
That's how you know it's real hot. But see,
No, it's not.
the next hot sauce is the hottest hot sauce that I think is on the internet today. First, give it a smell. Quite nice. It smells like a lasagna.
That smells like hot sauce. Ah! It smells so hot.
I don't get a lot. Don't.
I'm not going to. That looks like the last bit of poop that's in your butthole. It looks like poopy. Does this camera like stop at a point?
After like 30 minutes.
Should we go check that?
Should we dink it?
I'm not good right now, bro. I'm actually stressed. This is I can't talk. This is how people feel before they get on roller coasters. I literally have that feeling in my stomach right now. Okay.
Dink it.
Dink it. Woo! That one crept up on you, didn't it? Wow. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been the Cinema Tribe movie show. We are back and butter than ever. We figured we'd start with flames, literally. Yo, this one gets worse over time. This one built. Wow. We didn't even take that much. I just want the milk. So I will be back next Sunday, and that's it. That's all the outro I have. I usually throw something at you, so I'm going to do that now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.
Paint peeling on my GOLDBENZ, baby. Attitude like fuck you, pay me. Lumber liquidate the house, just the floor now. If the ladies show up, then we show out. Paint peeling on my GOLDBENZ, baby. Attitude like fuck me crazy. Spinal tap, now the back getting blown out. When the system bump, then she go down.